after 2. And I have to tell you, I don't think I vlogged after I looked at the footage this morning. I couldn't believe that I had like 37 minutes of footage already this morning. Okay. I did not have 30 minutes of footage from this morning. I walked over here to get my water cup. I need some water. But I had from Friday and Saturday, I didn't vlog it yesterday, like I said. From Friday and Saturday, I had that much footage. So I just went ahead and edited the vlog. I didn't do a live this morning, just edited the vlog. And so I did that, and it's uploading. I'll have to get it ready to go live tomorrow morning. Work has been very busy. And at one point this morning, I called the camper dealer because we brought it there Wednesday. I hadn't heard anything, like I said this morning, I think. And she had to have the guy call me. Anyway, I just got off the phone with him. And it's a whole rigmarole with the insurance. You know, not that my insurance company this far has been amazing. We have Erie Insurance. They are amazing. The guy that is our person, not the person we bought the insurance from. He's also good too. He's a nice guy. But the rep from Erie that we're dealing with has been amazing. And so I gave the service manager the guy's number and name and blah, blah, blah. So it sounds like, you know, I just needed to make sure that everybody that was involved understood that we're trying to pick this up on Friday. We don't have all the time in the world for it to sit there. I'm watching Bobby pull on. He was just home for 2 seconds. Now he's off to the gym. I just need everybody involved to understand that we can't just, you know, wait around like it. We aren't the only camper in there, but we did just buy it. At any rate. So he said they had patched the roof already, so that which is good. And they're going to talk about what they want to do with the awning. They have to get the parts for the jack portion. At any rate, he's going to see what he could do and get in touch with them and get back to me. So at this point, we're just in a holding pattern. As per usual, but maybe it's a step in the right direction. I don't know. Anyway, I would say hello to you guys while I came out to get some water. And get back into work here. I did make myself a salad with some grilled chicken on it for lunch. And I did a couple of like medium boiled eggs in my Instant Pot to go on top of it, and it was delightful. All right, that's all I got. I'll see you guys. Good morning, everybody. It is 20 after 11, and I'm just standing up now to go take my lunch. Watching across the street. I feel a touch like Bob right now. I need to. We understand, we've heard through the grapevine that the house across the street from us that's been for sale is sold. And some people just pulled up, and so I was totally being that neighbor, just kind of watching because I was curious. But these people might be taking the last of the stuff that was left in there from the previous owner, whose name was Carol, that we liked a lot. She was a very nice lady. We didn't know her really, but we liked her. All right, so yesterday I did unbox my Container Store stuff, and this is not. Let me turn the light on. So I just am starting here, but here's what I'm thinking. I think the mixer needs to go. I need to find another spot for it because I just do. I have things that are tall that need space, and I still have things that I need to put out, and I have things that aren't out, and so I don't know. How can I have a brand new pantry and I already feel like it's not enough space? You know how? It means I'm not currently making an effective use of space. So, good morning, everybody. It is 10:06. And I'm just laughing at this. I'm gonna show you what it is that I'm laughing at here. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Sometimes I just have to laugh at myself. So I have been super busy with work this morning. I was in my office since, I don't even know, 5:45 or something. And what I've been doing, this is what I have found has worked for me. As I've told you guys, I'm just struggling a little bit to figure out what I'm going to put where and all of that sort of thing. So I've been doing it in pieces. Like I'll take something out, I'll remove all the things, or I'll put something away, and then I'll walk away, and I'm not thinking about it for a while. And then I come back, and in 5 minutes I can be like, oh, you know what, that'll go there, that'll go there. I just have to give myself some time, which is not something I'm normally very good at. I usually like to just finish a project from beginning to end. Anyway, so I thought I would show you what I did in my little breaks this morning, is I pulled everything down out of this cupboard, and I currently have it just in sections. Those are my oils. Those are my like sauces, you know, soy and Worcestershire. These are spices that we use for cooking kind of on a regular basis. Those are my vinegars. This is salt, pepper, and then extra. You know, there's like a sea salt, a regular salt, blah, blah, blah. This thing here has, you know, like different powder mixes, and then my bouillon sitting on top of it, as you can see. PB2, which has no place, like no particular place. My two different kinds of cooking spray. And if you're wondering why this isn't here, if you remember back in the vlogs, it's because it doesn't fit here with the cap on. And then I have my extra Penzi seasonings. I have 2 fajitas here. This is a fajita. Yeah, 2. Don't ask me why. 2 fajitas and a taco. And then these are extra, like the bay leaves that I use for soups. Extra oregano and extra dill weed. Because I fill up, sorry, let me flip you around again so I'm not trying to not make you sick, because I fill up these and then, you know, have those as extra. So I actually probably, this is the dill weed, I maybe can fit some of it in there. What's the other one? Oregano. Yeah, there's really not a lot of space in there. So anyway, these things that I use to cook, those I want to stay here because, you know, I want to have easy access. But things I'm not using all the time, like vinegars, Worcestershire sauce, like those kind of things, I don't use that all the time, so that I want to put in the pantry, and then I have to decide what I'm doing with the oils. I have 2 turntables that I just, you know, I cleared off, I have washed and are over there. So anyway, and then I also have a list here of things that I want to put in containers, so I know how many more containers I need to order from the container store. And I'm just going to show you quick here, and then I can hear my emails going off, so I need to go back. It's just busy. So it's hard when it's bright, shiny. I can't tell if you guys can see very well in here because I'm getting blinded by the sun. But these things are not staying here. This is just a, like I said, work in progress. I have to figure out where I'm going to go with my little tuna packs there. But I've made some progress here. This turntable was right here. And it might go back there. I don't really know. Like I said, it's a work in progress. So I have this pulled out because I was using it to put stuff on. So yeah, there we go. You guys are probably so sick of this, but I'm hopeful that it will help somebody the way that I think through things. And then one other thing I was going to say is in this Lazy Susan here, I have boxes of coffee, but I should be able to move those over here. It makes more sense to put something square in a square space. And in here I've decided I'm keeping like things that I would use for toast or tea. Like, so I have peanut butter, like for Bob sandwiches, honey, and then cinnamon sugar. I have open syrups in here, and I have jams. That's what I have down here. So jams, peanut butter, and then toast sort of stuff. And then up here I just put all of our wine up here, and then beverage like tea. There's some tea up there, Crystal Light that I make for the girls that they like so much, and then my hot cocoa mix from Paul. So that's what I've been doing, which you guys probably don't. That was me trying not to forget. I gotta go because I can just hear them. I don't know if you guys can hear them in the background, but they're like one right after another. Anyway, I just thought I would show you guys, give you a quick, and like I said, it's growth for me to not be like, okay, I need to finish this and finish it now. No, we're just going to think through things and make sure that I put things in place that make sense. Good morning, everybody. So it's just about 11 o'clock, so just about my lunch time. I'm laughing at, did I show you this? I don't even know. I don't think I vlogged. I don't remember when I vlogged when I did, but I got this thing here for to protect my carpet. and it's still not flattened out. So I just about trip over it. At any rate, I uploaded the footage that I had, started editing the vlog when I was waiting for a phone call back on something a little bit ago, and I realized that I've done this a couple of times now. I'll upload footage, I'll film a clip in the morning, like early morning. Then I upload all the footage, and immediately the next thing I do is delete the footage. And I don't know how to explain it, but I somehow managed to, I feel like there's something on the lens here. I'm not sure if that's better or worse, but the long and short of it is I keep deleting the first clip of the new vlog. It's driving me crazy. Get it together, Kristin. So, yeah, it's just been a week, I tell you. After work yesterday, I went down, I had to drop something off by Heidi and chatted with her for a little bit. And then I came back and Bob and I were going over some things. We're supposed to pick up the camper today. It's not fixed though. So before I get into all of that, I'm going to try to edit the footage. I can hear in my earphones because I was just on the phone. I can hear my things going off. But I'm just going to show you this. This is all the Tupperware that I have removed that I will be donating / giving to friends / whatever. I mean, maybe I'll try to sell it on the Facebook thingy. You know, wherever. There's a way you can sell stuff on the Facebook. I just have never done it. I don't want to deal with shipping it really anywhere because it would cost a small fortune. You guys, I need a vacation. I'm on vacation next week. Let's see, let's go to my office. But I can't actually, I'll be on vacation for most of the time, but I can't not be checking emails and stuff because there just are some things there's stuff going on that I need to be involved in that was going to carry over from this weekend to next. And I'm the only one that does some of what I do. Could they muddle along? Absolutely. Would they have to do it if I got hit by a bus? For sure. But they don't have to because I haven't been hit by a bus. So it's fine. Okay, so I want to... I'm trying to decide whether even to bother taking the time to show you this because I do have a few more things. But, I mean, so many of you, I've gotten lots of DMs about this on Instagram. So many of you are like invested in this, and you know, somebody commented that they wanted to see the finished pantry. Well, it's not done yet. It wasn't done yet. It's still not really done yet, but it's as close as it's going to be at this point. So I think what I'm just going to do is show you some of the things that I ordered a few more containers, and when I have those in, and then it's in here, then I'll give you guys the full tour and show you what I did in the cupboards in the kitchen and stuff too. But so what I ended up doing was ordering two or three of these big ones. I can't remember which. I did put I put all the labels that made sense on anyway. You can't really see that it says sugar or powdered sugar. I mean, you can kind of, but not really. I don't know. Anyway, I'm looking at that. Why does the powdered part of that look so much? I just like the labels, okay? I like how it looks, especially on focus, especially like on a dark product, like on the raisins. At any rate, I ordered one more for this, one more of these towels for this, one for my jumbo shells back there, and then one for chocolate chips, because that's what this is, right here. And I ordered some other little, 3 more of these size for things like cocoa powder, coconut, you know, like coconut, so I don't have to have these little big things that are rolled up. Oh, and I have fajita mix and taco mix, you know, like I buy it from Penzies. So I have those, I have containers coming in for those, and I think I ordered 4 of those little smaller ones, just because I thought I might need something else. Then on Amazon, because it's a little less cheaper, they look like this. I got one more like this and one that's a little bit bigger so that I can have one for rice and one for potatoes. And then I have the potato one will be the bigger one. And then these will go in one of these as well. And then I'm still waiting on the small bins. There are 3 small bins that were supposed to be with my original order that look just... trying to think if I have one. Looks like this, only more narrow. It's only like this wide. So I did put, this has like Pop-Tarts, and then I have a couple of those Kodiak flapjack things in there. I moved this. I feel like I showed you some of this. I don't know. Anyway, okay. I wonder how much of this you're going to actually see and how much I'm going to edit out. Because I feel like I'm being excessive. But if I'm not, then somebody's going to be sad because I didn't get to see the part they wanted to see. So, Bob's working a half day today because he was overtime earlier this week, and they're not allowed to have overtime. He was covering somebody's vacation. So then I'm hopeful that I can go with him to pick up the camper. So I'm not taking a lunch, really, even though my lunch time is now. I'm going to keep working through it so that later, hopefully, I could, it's a whole thing. So, yeah. Did I show you these flowers, by the way? Alicia, who is a friend of mine, she started out as a subscriber and then became a friend. I've met her in person a couple of times. She sent these to me on Tuesday when I was having a bad day. Or Wednesday. They came Wednesday because of the bad day I had on Tuesday, which I thought was really nice. So the other thing I've done here while we wait for that water to get hot is I'm making 7-layer bars to take. So I need more butterscotch chips. I wanted to see how many I had left before I bought them for sure. But everything else I have ready to go here. The coconuts measured out, the mini chocolate chips. This is what I put in mine. This is kind of the recipe I use. But it calls for white chocolate chips too. I've never done those in 7-layer bars. So I use a cup of butterscotch and a cup of mini chocolate chips. There we go. Finally got some hot water. And a cup and a half of coconut. Cup of walnuts. And we're camping with Aunt Keith and their kids. And the 7-layer bars are Keith's favorites. The kids like them as well. But later, I can't talk. I'm also going to be making a new kind of ice cream. Ella, their youngest, it was her birthday this week. And I don't know if you remember last year, I made a bunch of different flavors of no-churn ice cream for them, for the kids, and some of them turned out well and some of them not so much. And hers, she wanted coconut. So I had to pause while I put my chopper back together. She wanted coconut with cherries and dark chocolate in them. And I legit put coconut in it and maraschino cherries and chocolate chips. It wasn't good. I mean, it was good, but I don't know. The coconut was just wrong like that. So I found a coconut flavored no churn. And then I'm going to add the maraschino cherries, of course. Oh, are those on my list? I better check. And either I'm going to swirl hot fudge in it, or I'm going to put chunks of chocolate. Like, you can buy the Nestle chocolate chunks versus chips. Something like that I'm going to do. So maybe a little swirl. I haven't quite decided. I feel like she told me it would have been better with a swirl of chocolate in it. But anyway, I'm not sure. So those things are on my list because we're not leaving till Monday, so I have the weekend to get some stuff done. But I wanted to measure out my ingredients so I didn't buy more things that I don't need. Not that I don't have space for them now in my water. Not that I don't, if my water's already in my, nope, it is, okay. I have space for it now is what I'm saying, honestly. All right, I'm going to go. I'll get it together one of these days. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning. And I need those. I do not need this. And you guys, you know what? Now that I've changed this out, I lost my place to put you. So I have to pick a new place. Only because I need both hands to put this away. I just got the 7-layer bars. It's, I can't tell you what time it is. 8 o'clock. So, first of all, yesterday we went to pick up the camper. I feel like I need to do some updates for you guys. We went to pick up the camper. As I said earlier, I edited a lot of ramble footage out of this vlog, so I feel like it's going to be a little bit all over the place. But we picked up the camper, and they had patched the roof, and that's all the work they really did. Oh, and they fixed the, I can't remember if I had told you guys or not. I need to make some coffee. If I had told you guys or not, that the floor in the bedroom felt like we were walking on nails or screws or something. So they had to fix something in there. Like they had to pull it up and take out staples is what they said. I don't know. But, so they did that as well. They fixed the door, which was closing really hard. And I need to put you guys down. I have learned that when I hold the camera up for a long period of time, when I'm rambling on and on, it hurts my neck and shoulders. So anyway, we did that late afternoon. Got back. I did some grocery shopping, like in fast speed, and then we went to the races last night. They didn't start till 7, so and they were in Seymour instead of in Plymouth where we normally go. So, and that was a lot of fun. I have a clip that I'm going to show you. I didn't vlog at all. I just was enjoying hanging out with the friends. And I rode in our UTV to push for the B main. And for sprint cars, you have to push them out on there, and they get pushed to start as well. But you're responsible for getting yourself pushed out on the track, and then there are trucks that are meant to push you to start you on the track. Anyway, I rode along in our UTV with Keith to push Preston out there for his B main, and that was kind of fun. So I'm going to insert some footage here with some music behind it, because otherwise it'll be really loud. So that was a ton of fun. We had a lot of fun. It was warm, but there was a nice breeze. It wasn't too humid until later at night. It started to get humid towards the end of the night. But it just was a lot of fun. It was good. I'm always happy to be able to hang out with Anne. She's my friend from college, you guys know. So it was good. And now, so we got home, I don't know, about 11:30, something like that. So the camper is here. It's on the camper pad that we put it, and that camper pad is like perfectly level. So we're happy about that. The long and the short of the camper is that we have to use it without the back jacks. And evidently it's safe like that. Nobody seems concerned about it, except for me. So I'm thankful though that it is safe. It just makes it a little more wobbly, and Bob goes, well, we're gonna have to cancel the poker party. So yeah, so because we leave on Monday. To bring you up to speed, we're leaving on Monday for camping. And yeah, there you go. So today, I thought I had more to say, but evidently I don't. So today we are, I just remembered I need to pull out some hamburger. Okay, we need to go to the basement fridge. We have 6 minutes. Um, so today I got, also you guys, I fell at the races last night. I was wearing flip-flops, which maybe I shouldn't have been wearing. And I fell and I took a digger. That's what they say here in Wisconsin. In Pennsylvania, they didn't say that. But when you fall, you say, took a digger. So I took a digger really hard. I twisted my ankle, fell down hard. My knee is all scraped up, like I fell off a bike or something. It's so nice down here. My parents' electricity went out because there was a bad storm. And I text my dad. I'm like, okay, well, you need to come here then. 1 pound. You need to come here then if your power is out. I said, you can't see, it's supposed to be like 95 degrees today. And I really don't want them sitting in that. To switch hands. So going up the stairs, not as bad for me always as going down the stairs. So, we need to look at this one. I'm waiting for it to focus on. He has a vlog that he watches. It's called The Millennial Farmer. Sometimes he laughs right out loud. It's quite funny. So, I'm not going to pack up the camper today because it's too hot. I'm going to work on that a little bit tomorrow maybe. We don't leave Monday until like 1 or so. So it'll be fine. So today, there's not lemon. 7-layer bars in the oven. I need to go to Walmart to get a few things I couldn't get. One being that coconut cream stuff. I couldn't get it at our local grocery store. And I need to make cake batter puppy chow and Rice Krispie treats. One of the kids wanted those. So cut up a watermelon, cut up some cheese and sausage. I want to go to Maurice's and see, I have tons of long leggings, but I don't really have one. I don't wear shorts. And I don't really have capris anymore either because I don't go anywhere. So I was like, I should go see if I can find a couple of pair of capri leggings at, taking the sticker off the watermelon, at Maurice's. So I might do that today. I need to run to stock market. I have to go out and at 10 o'clock, give or take, to the county park to see my brother Matthew. He's home from Denver. Socially distanced, of course, because he just drove cross country. But Maya's birthday is next week. We're going to be gone, so I want to bring her her birthday card with her gift in it. We do the same thing for all the kids. Money. And yeah, it's going to be a busy day. And I think we're going to Corner Bar tonight. I need a nap. Side note, when we came home last night, it was so dry at the track that we were covered in dust. Just covered. So I washed my hair and everything and then was going right to bed. So that's why it's in like a crazy French braid. It probably looks terrible, but I'm going to take it out and throw it up in a messy bun probably. But I just, when it's wet like that, I really like to try to protect it by sticking it in a braid. I rarely go to bed with my hair wet. So, all right. On that note, I'm going to go. Stop rambling. I feel like I've caught you up for the most part. And we'll see it a little bit. All right. It is 10:15, and I have been to Walmart, our local grocery store, Charlie's, as well as the stock market, which is where I get the dill dip mix that we use, the dill pickle dip that we use. You can also find it on Amazon. It's so good. I've not found a person that doesn't like it. I mean, unless you don't like dill, in which case that. But this is that. I also, at Walmart, bought myself a brand new hand mixer. Why, do you ask? I'll tell you why. Because the one that I have had since my wedding shower, also a Hamilton Beach. It's great. Amazing. I love it. But we're going to do salsa chicken this week for camping. And I like to, as you guys know, I use a hand mixer to shred up the chicken in the crock pot. It works like a charm. And I thought, oh, I have to remember to pack it. And then I thought, you know what? Treat yourself to a new $25 hand mixer for the house and just put that one in the camper. So that's what I'm doing. Now I just finished, and I can't, well here, I'll pull it out and show you guys the container anyway. I found this container on Amazon to make no churn ice cream in, or any ice cream in, whatever, but it fits very full, but it fits a no churn, typical no churn recipe. And I think I said in the vlog earlier, I was trying to recreate this, well, make it better, this ice cream for Angie's daughter Ella, whose birthday was last week. So, and we are camping with them next weekend. So I saw Tika talk about this. She was doing a coconut ice cream, and it used this cream of coconut. And so it's this similar recipe as far as still 2 cups of whipping cream that you whipped up. And then you add in that can of cream of coconut. Excuse me. It was hard for me to find. I had to actually Google where to find it. And you find it in the alcohol section. Like where all your alcoholic mixers are. Because it's used for pina coladas, apparently. I've never made a pina colada, so I wouldn't know these things. I'm trying to rinse it out, so. Anyway, so I did that, made the coconut ice cream, and then she wanted cherries and hot fudge. And so I put maraschino cherries in there, I chopped them up, put some of those in there, and then I felt like we both felt like it needed to be dark chocolate. So I took this Mrs. Richards hot fudge sauce. Sorry, I had to get the cap on. So I took the Mrs. Richards hot fudge sauce, and I mixed it in. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of that, to be honest with you. And so I put in like a third of it. I mixed the cherries in all together. Then I put in a third of the mix, and then some hot fudge, and used a knife to swirl it in. Then another third in a swirl, and the last third in a swirl. So we'll see how that goes. Usually when I do this, when I do things that are heavy, they kind of tend to fall to the bottom. So I hope that that's not actually the case. I missed. Okay. So anyway, hopefully it doesn't all fall to the bottom. If I didn't have to run out to do more errands and things, I would stay and like turn it on its side in 15 or like 20 minutes. Then another 20 minutes, turn it on another side. You know what I mean? So it'll continue to, it'll be fine. So Bob cut me some more lettuce. We have lots of lettuce in the Gehm household. Oops, now I have some lettuce on the floor. But we've had really good, this is the 3rd batch of lettuce. Garbage disposal. So yeah, it's been good. Been good lettuce here. Okay, so I've changed obviously, because now I'm off to go to the county park to meet my brother and his girlfriend and my nieces. Visit for just a little bit because it's hot as blazes, and I won't be able to handle that. I just want to handle the heat well. Oh, no, first. Before I do that, I'm going to mix up some chocolate chip cookie batter. Because I read an article last night when I was on the way home. We were on the way home from the races, and I didn't want to fall asleep on Bob because it was late and he was tired too, and so I just felt like that was rude. But anyway, so I was reading an article, or like a blog or whatever, that said, particularly when it comes to chocolate chip cookies, you should let the dough chill for 24 hours. And I was like, all right, I'll try that. So I'm going to whip that up, get it in the fridge, and then I'm off to the park. I just thought I would bring you up to speed. It's about 1:30, and I am back. We visited for a little bit in the shade, which was nice. And the girls were already done swimming by the time I got there. And I stopped at Heidi and Jamie's to drop something off for them. And then I ran to get Wilson some lunch, brought that to her at the quilt shop, visited for a little bit, and I'm home. I just made the cake batter puppy chow. Dun, 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 dun. And I just like to let that sort of dry a little bit, and then I'll put it in a container. And now I'm on to chopping up the watermelon, so that's ready to go. And then I'll do the cheese and sausage, I think. At some point I should probably sit down here. We're leaving. Most of them are picking us up at 4 for dinner. So we'll see. I need to make myself look a little bit better than I look right now. This is the time of day where the sun is coming directly in the skylight. But yeah, so that's what's going on so far. Bobby mowed the lawn, and now he is resting while we're watching some golf. So hopefully maybe I'll sit down and watch some golf and take a little snooze, just a little one. Alright, it is 3:30, probably the final check-in for the day. I did sit down and try to rest, couldn't fall asleep. So I sat for about a half hour. Got up, I made the dip so that that can start, you know, I like to make it a day or two in advance so that it can start kind of coming together. And put away the cake batter puppy shell. You can see I have one here for my George cuties. And then I also have one for the gals at where we're going for dinner. And I cut up the cheese and the sausage. I'm just going to show you this container. I think I showed you, maybe, I can't remember for sure, but it's from the same brand that does the containers of my flour and sugar that I have in, Progressive. Anyway, I found this on Zulily. They had a bunch of things they were selling, so I put the cheese in here versus normally I put it in plastic bags. Just, you know, trying to use a little less. But I didn't have one to put the sausage in, so that had to go in a plastic bag. But that's okay. Every little bit helps, I think. Cut the watermelon up. I think I was checking in when I was doing that. I don't know. I can't remember. So got that all up and in a container. So tomorrow, I should just have to do camper pack up. Hopefully it'll be cooler. It is hot out there and humid and less than delightful. I'm just going to tell you what it actually is. But so I'll have laundry to do tomorrow, camper pack up, and I think I've done, oh, and bake the cookies. But yeah, it is currently 89 degrees outside and feels like 98. Not normal for Wisconsin, friends. The dew point's 73. It's less than delightful. So yeah, so now I need to go make myself look a touch more presentable than I do right now for dinner. It's just so sad that this was fresh hair that ended up looking like this, but what are you gonna do? So I think that's gonna be it. I think that I'm gonna end the vlog here because I have a feeling this one might run a little bit long based on the footage I had before and how much I've talked today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.